Okay, let me explain myself. I think everything that could have gone wrong with the setup has gone wrong. So, it's gonna. Hmm. Oh god. Okay, let's see if this works. 30 minutes was not enough time to prepare for this, but we're gonna make it work. So give me some time. Gonna figure this out eventually. We're getting there. Hold up. So I just want to say I'm here, and I know I wasn't really ready, but we're working on it. By the way, yeah, boy, thank you so much for resubbing for the second month in a row. I really appreciate you. Sorry I couldn't say it earlier. I'm working on it. Good night, Ben. So let's just say that at the very least, my props exist, okay? They exist. Everything else, though, not so much. Okay, let's see. Okay, before I start, like, oh my god. Whoa, 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 why am I over here? Here we go. Let's go over here. I'm so scuffed. I'm sorry. I'm like the most scuffed VTuber ever. Okay. So what happened was, I thought I could install nails within like 10 minutes. That was not the case. It's a lot harder than I thought. So I have one nail in. It's about to fall off because I didn't do it right. But I do think it sounds cool when I tap. Yeah, let me mute the song. I think it does sound cool when I tap. But I'm probably gonna have to take it off because I haven't clipped it and I literally cannot type with such long nails. So goodbye, buddy. It was nice knowing you for like 5 minutes. I'll do better next time. It's okay. Today's stream is mainly gonna be about the props anyways, and I'm gonna test it out real quick with you guys just to see how you guys feel about them before I like try implementing it a bit more. Also, the mic stand was way too tall for my uses. I probably had to return it, but I already threw away the box. Everything that could have gone wrong has gone wrong, but it's okay. Well, we're gonna try our best. Also, for some reason, the 3DO is not very 3Ding right now. Monka S. Oh, hydrate. Let me do that real quick. So, okay, it's scuffed, yes, but before I like begin, let me know how you guys feel about these sounds, and I'm gonna continue forward with the notes, okay? So one of the props I bought were some water globes. Apparently they're like used for like skincare. Usually, I had a very hard time finding out what I was supposed to be buying, because obviously you can't just go to like Amazon and type in ASMR props and they give it to you. So on Amazon, they were actually called ice globes, and they were used for facial relaxation or something. Boxing gloves. I'll do the plap plaps later, okay? Okay, now look at this. Let me know if this sounds okay. Whoa, that sounds so nice. Whoa. Hello, birdfish. Hi, souls. My test didn't go so well. You're quite upset. It's alright, Biggs. Sometimes failure is simply something that we have to go through. Surely, on your next test or whatever else you're trying to do, you'll do better. So don't beat yourself up for it. It already happened. There's nothing else you can do. It's just time to prepare better next time, yeah? Hi. Oh, also my neighbors are like hammering something. If you guys hear that. Do you guys hear that? This is so fucked up, man. Oh, I managed to tell my family to not, like, make noise when I'm trying to do ASMR. But I can't stop my neighbors from deciding to hammer for some odd reason. Maybe. Background looks like cyberpunk? Yeah, I think so too. That's a very good thing you've pointed out. Neighbors mad? No, I'm not gonna scream. Let's just pretend it's background noise, yeah? Wait, I'm gonna try something else with the water globes. Before I begin, and maybe they'll stop by then. I'm gonna try shaking them a bit harder, okay? How do I feel about this? I feel like I'm playing an instrument. Bro, can they like... Can my neighbors stop? Construction ASMR? Why are they like this? Why are they hammering more? I don't get it. Hi, Panda. Why is someone putting up paintings in the background? I have no clue. This was, you know, they started right when I started stream, so I'm kind of pissed. Vacuum ASMR? I'm sorry, Milkmonger. I have told the family to not make noise near my room. You like it? Hey, to each of their own. I'm gonna be silent so you can listen to it for a bit. Yeah, you talk your talk, Hammer. Reminds me of a very specific sound, yeah. Okay, I really like the water globes when I do it like this. Wait, I can do it slower. Wow, I like these a lot. Okay. The second thing I got was some tuning forks. And I didn't realize how big these were. But maybe you guys like it enough. You like that one in the Valor skin? I do too. Okay, listen to this. Whoa. That was crazy. Wait, I'm gonna try out the lower ones. Because the pack came with 3, so I want to try all 3. I'm gonna try the middle one now. Oh god, I'm so clumsy. Go from ear to ear. I'll try it out. Hello, Sam. I'm figuring out my new prompts real quick, so I'm not doing too much yet. I didn't really go out all that much. It was only like $30 total. It's not that much compared to what you guys have given me, you know? Let's try this one out. think I have to adjust the tone on this one. Let me try the lowest one, or the biggest one. Yeah, you're getting tuned. Okay, let's try this one out now. It's a lot more satisfying when you hit it yourself, because I'm like feeling it vibrate in my hands basically, but you guys don't. So let me try that again. That's so cool. That's so cool. I like that. That's really cool. Yeah, this one's like, cause there's like a deeper lingering vibration, I would say, after I hit it. So when I bring it close to the ear, it's just like you know what I mean? Hello, Jan. That is pretty lit. Do you guys have? Okay, I also, you know, I was supposed to have nail tapping, but when I was what is it? When I was trying to install my nails 30 minutes before stream, they were really hard to install. I tried my best. I like I installed one and then it fell off, and then the little sticky thing wouldn't work anymore, so I had to try a different one. And so I've already cut my nails, so I don't have any nails to even attempt to do any taps, unfortunately. It's just gonna sound like this. Very blunt sounding, right? No nails, because I cut them off thinking I could install everything in 30 minutes. My mistake. Hello, CS. These kind of tabs are really? They feel so blunt, in my opinion. Though I'm not completely sure what you're hearing compared to what I'm hearing, right? I did clip my claws, unfortunately. I have like I cut the nails very close to the skin, so there's literally nothing. I literally cannot use my nails even if I wanted to. Just tape the nails at the end of a pencil. You're so creative. Good thing I don't have tape. How are things going for you? How's everyone doing today? I think I had to return my mic stand. It's just too tall for my setup. I'm very sad about that. I didn't measure how tall I wanted my mic stand to be, so I guess this might be. Just chilling. Yeah, today's a Friday. I'm so excited. I start my new job next Monday. But even then, it's Thanksgiving week, so I literally just work 3 days of that week, and then I'm off. You're implying you still? I did not imply that I have any nail clippings. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the water globes because I like them. Let me try something else. Let me know if you guys like this. I saw some other people do this, so I'm stealing their ideas. Let me know if you guys like this. Can Can I make it more? Whoa! Can I make it more slow? Let me see. That sounds so interesting. Ooh. It's like, I'm trying to make it sound a bit better. Hold up. I feel like when other people did it, the sort of later half of the sound had a lot more bass to it. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I need more practice. Let me see if I can make more practice. But it's kind of fun holding this because, if you guys don't know, water globes kind of look like it's like a ball with like a stick. Kinda. It's like it's like a lollipop but like thick. Do you guys know what I mean? I recommend you Google it if you haven't. You can Google either water globes or ice globes. So I feel like I'm holding like a light stick, but it's filled with water. A10 bass boost the mic. I refrained from, because a lot of people recommended I did some sort of mic filters to make it sound better, but I wanted to see how everything sounded like raw. If you know what I mean. Just be careful not to hit them too hard against each other. They're glass surprisingly thin. Oh, is it? I heard that these things are kind of hard to break, but thank you so much for letting me know. I appreciate it. I won't smack them against each other too hard, I hope. But I think the sound is really cool. I just wish I knew how to do it better, because I'm not that good at it. I knew someone would comment on my comment. I bet you guys can make so many things out of context clips of me. Cause honestly, I say some of those things on purpose too. I just think it'd be really funny if I saw a lot of out of context clips. Because I don't remember what I'm talking about half the time. I broke them on your keyboard. Got glittered on. Oh no. Were you smashing it against your keyboard? It's okay, Lucas. You always do out of context clips? Really? Even with context, it's sus. That is true. Wait, no, it's not. I think I talk a lot about, like... Never mind. Is it the way I say it? Is it the way I say it? Is it the way I say it? Because, like, I say, like... I think I emphasize a lot of things relatively differently. So, for example, okay? For example, if I were to say balls, just the way I say balls, let's say, maybe. I think it's the way I say things, right? If I was talking about my big long sword, and you guys saw my Elden Ring gameplay, wouldn't it make a lot of sense as well? I don't think I'm wholesome. I think I'm very lewdsome. Is that a term? My big long sword, because I like using big swords in video games. So, um, yeah. My very big, my big, okay, adding the girthy to it is a bit much, don't you think? I think when I add girthy to the word, it's, it's, there's a purpose behind it, besides thick. Okay, actually, what else can you say besides thick and girthy, right? No, no, no. I need an educational, intellectual discussion behind the usage of thick and girth. When describing the sword, because the sword I have, it's very. It's. What better word is there to describe it besides girthy? I don't get it. Wide? I don't think wide explains it enough because the sword can be wide like thin, the thin side, you know what I mean? I'm talking about like the you know? You guys know what I mean? Let me see if I can do this better. Chunky? I guess that is a decent word to, but would you use chunky besides instead of girthy to describe my sword? I think girthy has a better ring to it. I see what I'm doing wrong. A vast sword. Guys, you can say all the synonyms you want. My point is, my point is that there's not an optimal word to describe my sword besides girthy. No, I'm talking about my rock on a stick. Blunt? It's not a blunt weapon, it's technically a sword though. Now that is just miscategorizing it. I like the word because it's a good way to describe my big long sword. Just saying fat. Fat. I agree. It's a very nice word. That's what I'm saying. I think some people understand me. Hi, Yan. I'm doing good. Hope everyone's doing good. I don't know if everyone has plans for Thanksgiving, but I don't. That's why I'm planning on doing a bunch of different stuff on Thanksgiving. As I've previously, I guess, spoiled. But just to reiterate, I plan on doing a 24-hour, most likely next Saturday to Sunday, and then I'm gonna have a break and stuff. Hi. Oh, by the way, I did say yesterday, Bryce, I think you need to stop. Stop gifting these random poor souls. What if they come in here and I'm talking about my big long sword? Then there's no there's no escape, right? No complaints. They will join into the convo at that point. I guess that's how often I talk about it. It's inevitable, right? But thank you very much. Mm. What was I talking about? Oh, right. Yesterday I said on my break I was recording your, what was it? I was recording your ringtone uh, and your alarm for you guys. Because I was, and I decided to do two versions. I wanted to do like the sort of spicy kind and then the sweet kind. So, for example, on one end, for your alarm, I'd be like, "Wake up, bitch," right? And then in the other end, I made a sweet version that's like, "Wake up, honey." You know what I mean? So I made both versions for each, and I was gonna post them today, but then I forgot to turn them into a file that I can actually upload. So I'm gonna work on that. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I'll just be working night shifts all next week. Comfy with. Oh, thank you very much. I also don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's why I'm just gonna stream for like 8 hours a day next week because I have nothing better to do. I did start as a samurai in Elden Ring, but I just have a big sword now. I don't think you can call me a samurai anymore. I didn't like install more RAM into my PC, but I downloaded an older version of OBS and it fixed Elden Ring streaming, so I could indeed stream it. So that was very nice. How would you describe other things you have, like my tail? Would you say, I don't think my tail is girthy. It is simply fluffy, okay? I did not download more RAM. Yeah, hopefully you guys have, if you do celebrate Thanksgiving with your family, I hope you guys have an amazing time. I recommend you really take the time to appreciate your family and have a good meal with them. You wanna floof my tail? I think, honestly, if I saw someone, not me, with this type of tail, I'd love to just like touch it and then see how far I can go. Do you know what I mean? Context? What? Don't you guys? Okay, have you guys ever met like a very fluffy cat and they kind of liked you and they like rub their hands against your legs? And then when you try to reach for like their butt or something, right, to like give them some butt pats, you decide to, and they like walk past you, and then your hands are just like there and like kind of like an O shape, you know what I mean? And then their tail like goes in between your fingers, and like it just gets like it feels like you're like um sort of, I don't know, squeezing the fluff. You know what I mean? I don't think my tail is long enough to wrap you guys with, but I guess I'll let you touch it sometimes. Yes, like sinking in. Can't touch cats allergy. Applies to dongs as well. That was not my fan or my bathroom fan. That was my heater. Yo, my house is just like a construction zone. How do I fix this? Do you think if I were to play like very quiet rain sounds in the background, for example, would that help? Redirect the flow of air. I do. The issue is one of the vents is exactly above me, and I don't think I could do much to stop it from blowing air in my room. White noise plus rain. I guess if you guys can think enough for me, I would appreciate it if you thought of it as purposeful white noise. I promise it's like a lot less loud. It's like a lot less loud when it's warm. Like when it's like on cooler instead of heater. Hello, it's not that bad. Do you think so? If you say so, I'm gonna swap back to the tuning forks because I like them. Depending on the room temperature, I hope you guys are in a warm room just like me. I'm gonna be honest, the heater is running a bit too strong even for me. Personally, it's a bit too hot. I'm kind of sweating a bit. I'm doing good, how about you? I'll probably do some heartbeats later. I don't feel like. Actually, I have slightly more difficult time doing heartbeats today. Oh, let me get plap plaps out of the way, okay? I got you guys. I did promise that if my plap plap gif or clip got over 420 views, I'd do it again. It has like over 600 views now for some reason. Thanks, I guess. I need to do it before more people come by. It's time for some plap plap ASMR. Just a little bit. I need to get my moisturizer and put it on my hands, so give me a second. If I get raided, I'm gonna stop immediately. Okay? So keep this hush hush. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get beaten up by me? watch this. How far did I get in Elden Ring? I beat the Godskin duo, and then I went up the ramps and beat like the guard horseman, and then before I went to do the boss, I finished up Volcano Manor. I'm kinda good at this, don't you think? I'm kinda good at this sound, no? Okay, no more. There you go, that's Plot Plot V2. You're welcome. I am very good at plop plopping. You're welcome. Okay, we put that away now. All the plops. You guys are so odd. Here's some ear scratches. Hello. Now that I uninstalled the mic stand, I'm highly likely to drop this mic again, so I apologize in advance. It's a bit rough out here. Okay, bye bye, good night. What was I doing again? Can you guys let me know if you hear my heartbeat? Without me having to take anything off? I'm gonna try it, okay? Let me know if you hear it. I'm surprised you do. Let me try the other side. Maybe my mic is just, or my headphones isn't loud enough, so I can't hear it. Why does it sound like that? Sorry, give me a second. I'm figuring this out. Okay, you know what's weird? I heard my heartbeat when I tried the right, but I had a very hard time when doing it on the left. Would you say that the right was a bit louder compared to the left? Bye bye, thanks for dropping by. The left was more clear. Okay, well, as long as I don't have to take anything off. You know, last time I did heartbeats, I had a button up on, so it was a bit easier. This time around, it's not so easy to do that. The right was louder. Okay. Wonder why the right is louder but not my left. Let me try the left again. Okay, I got the technique down. Thank you guys for letting me know. I changed the position a bit so that it's a bit easier, I guess, to see it. You like how bassy it is? Because I'm pressing it against my chest, so it's a bit it's a bit closer, I guess. If that makes sense. Let me make note of that real quick. Where did I leave my pen? Oh my goodness. Okay. If you are listening to on a phone, you can put it under a pillow and hear it because of how bassy it is, right? I also tend to enjoy sleep ASMR a lot. I would say I enjoy it a lot. The most, actually. How much is a stethoscope, and how do I make it so it connects to a mic? You know, when I started stream and I glanced at how many clips were made, we were at like 1. Now it's at 11. How many of those are plop plop gifts or cliffs? Oh, that makes sense, Gucci. You're so smart. You guys made way too many plop plop clips. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry if you hear that. Okay, well, I learned a lot today about what I have. I'll have to do my best to get the nails done at a later date. Can never be enough plop plops, I agree. I think plop plops are quite fun. I'd say they're like raindrop adjacent, wouldn't you agree? Or is that a bit too ambitious? I think Plap Plap V3, I will make it take place in the rain. Do I actually want to make a V3 though? Probably not. I will not set any more sub goals for the foreseeable future. Thank you very much. You've been lurking? What is Plap Plap? I recommend you go to my clips and maybe look at the clip called Plap Plap. I guess it'd be a trigger for some. Would it be a trigger for? Is it a trigger for any of you? I also like heartbeats. I'm a big fan. I'll do them again soon. Triggers me, but not in an ASMR way. What way is it triggering you? Please let me know. For scientific purposes? For research purposes? Okay, I'll let you out for now. I'll let you go. You're lucky this time, buddy. I'm a bit scared of holding these because I took the grips off of them, but my hands are very moist from moisturizing for the Plap Plaps, so I am slightly concerned I'm gonna drop these. Maybe I should put them down. Let me do that. My hands are so moist, I have to wait for them to dry. I think this next thing I'm gonna try might be a bit much for some, but I do want to try it out. I have my personal ear spoon, an ear pick. I know most people do it with bamboo, but mine happens to be metal. Let's see how interesting this is gonna be. I think You know, I can tell why it sounds different. So, the thing with my metal one is that it's very thin. So, to get the more bassy, not bassy, but a, a girthier sound, I think I have to use the other end, which is like a blunt end. I don't know if you guys have the same memory, but when I was small, I used to get my ears spooned all the time. I don't know if that's the correct term. I don't know if you guys have the same memory of like someone like lay down on my lap here and I'll give you a good ear cleaning. My family used to do it a lot for me, and it was so satisfying when they somehow picked out like those big chunks of wax. Not Q-tips. My family likes using ear spoons or ear picks instead of Q-tips. Yes, the metal small spoon. You do it yourself at this point? But I do as well. It's very satisfying even if you do it yourself, but the relaxation you have when you lay down on someone's lap and they do it for you is really nice. Personally, it's definitely one of my favorite experiences. One of my most favorite memories. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. If you do it a lot, I'm so sorry you have ads. I did my best to make ads as tiny as possible, but I don't know how to make them ASMR friendly. Unfortunately. I'm sorry. I did my best. I made them as short as I could, but nowhere in the sort of manager did they let me edit the type of ads that are being done. So I'm sorry about that. It is very relaxing. Argets, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Yin. Now Yin does not have to experience the doom that is ads. In my opinion, you feel worth the ad. Thank you, but I don't think the ads are very worth it at all. I'd much rather no one has to watch ads. Just kind of vibe with me, personally. Thank you so much, Arget. Gift the chat. I'm gonna go back to the tuning forks. I don't have a list yet. Maybe I should type one up, but basically all I have are some water globes, tuning forks, plap plap. That's about it. It's okay for you to add. You just found your income will actually be taken by Twitch. Your income will actually be taken by Twitch 70% if you become a partner. Right now they take. Wait, I don't know what you mean. does depend. I believe even if I do become partner, they do take 50% of subs either way. All I really get for becoming partner is more emote slots and a check mark. It's okay. I don't really do this to make money. I want you to know that. I'm not too concerned about splits or anything. Of course, it'd be nicer if there was a bigger split for me. But, I didn't really do this aiming for bigger splits or anything. I'm just here to enjoy myself. Hopefully you enjoy as well. The reason I want partner is to have more emote slots, mainly. I do enjoy streaming. I think it's very fun. Hello, Ocean. No, I touched the box with it. The box I'm propping the mic up on. It kind of sounded like a. You know what I mean. I hope you'll make more. Sometimes need respect for caring about your viewers. I care about you guys the most because the thing that makes me happy isn't the money, it's the people. Hello. Okay, good night if you're sleeping. Money is a nice side effect indeed. I will say that, like, because I got my payout thanks to you guys, I used a lot of it on nothing. I would say that if anything, so far, I've used it to reinvest in the stream. I bought some ASMR tools, I guess. And That's about it though. I haven't really thought about what to use with the money. I will say that if I do make back enough to the point where I pay off, well, not pay off, not like I'm in debt or anything, but if I make enough to the point where I'm at a profit, that'd be pretty epic. My goal isn't to make it back. It'd be cool if I did make it back, but I kind of, when I spent on everything, I treated it as lost money. I feel like that's the case for a lot of more volatile investments, I would say. I don't know if you guys were, I don't know if you guys were trying to do this stuff. Like, for example, when GameStop was very popular, like the stock. Like for that type of stock where like it could go up and down within 30 minutes. You could lose thousands within like 2 seconds. I definitely learned, because I tried to. Meme stocks, yes, the whole meme stock shebang. Stocks are very scary, but I basically, I kind of jumped on the bandwagon for GameStop stocks and all that stuff, and I do a lot safer stocks now, but when I was just like, I was like a broke teenager, I was just like, okay, what if I become a millionaire here? Like a lot of the other people that I've heard stories about. I invested in it, had like a couple hundred to my name. I actually came out positive. I made $300 from GameStop stock. Okay, I made $300. It was my first return. And then but because I was like, it's the first time I ever invested in like volatile stocks, not safe ones, volatile ones. It was my first time, and I could not sleep because, you know, like a couple $100 was a lot of money to me. It was a lot of money, and I just could not sleep. I was constantly looking at the graphs, whether it go up, whether it go down. Was looking at the news at 2 a.m. in the morning every day because I was just so scared. So I was like, I learned a very valuable lesson during that whole shebang. That $500 was very precious to me, and in hindsight, I should not have put it into meme stocks. So from now, I think I'd like to extend this message to you as well. If they're not very safe investments and you invest in something, just think of it as you're like literally spending money. Like, don't expect to make it back. I would say it's not healthy. You messed up real bad, it's okay. I knew a couple people that messed up too, because they're like the safer people that didn't like go in and whatever until it was too late. I think I lost money when I tried Dogecoin. I put like $10 in Dogecoin and I made like $2 back or something because it was like dropping very rapidly. That was a time. It was a time of all times. It is basically gambling. So, learn that lesson. I didn't lose anything. I made money somehow, but it was not good for my mental health. My 18-year-old mental health. Telling a mom telling you stories. It's true. It's true. You made 10k in Dogecoin, bought yourself a PC, and then it dropped. That's kind of giga chat. I can't take a sip of my water. Oh, I can. My hands are so moist, I almost dropped it. Time to invest. Yeah, invest in me. Oh god. Invest in me. No one heard that? If you invest in me, you won't have monetary returns, but you will obtain entertainment. 1 tier sub to Mion. I really wanted to be Mion. I think the one thing I'm looking forward to the most is that if I get partnered, I just change my name to Mion. Personally, you can request it if they aren't active. I thought that happens if I'm partner. Well, I'll look into it somewhere, but I'd love to be Mion. Just like plain. So people stop calling me Vita. Too scared to invest in Doge. I was awake and watching when Doge peaked. Yeah, I was awake and I'm like an acquaintance of an acquaintance. I knew that person. They became a millionaire off of Dogecoin. So that was very nice. Anyone call you Mayon yet? Nope. Everyone actually pronounced Mion correctly. Very interesting. Okay, I can give you more heartbeats. Actually, I'll give it to you in a bit. Be patient. I wasn't planning on investing in Doge, but I didn't put as much as you should have. That's alright, at least you made something. That entire era of investing into meme stocks was absolutely insane to follow the news for, I would say. Heartbeats in a little bit. When I get tired of talking. Buy another meme stock? I think we're past the times of meme stocks, because I think people are smarter now and they're not. They know it's not a smart thing to do. I think it only worked before because people weren't so smart and was like, these are like real stocks. People do them, they're just bankrupt, yes. So be careful. Sounds funny you say it in your language. Sometimes the Y is said as an U. So is Muon? Is that what's happening? There was something? Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna do active, like volatile stock trading or whatever for a very long time. I think I'm very slated on safer stuff now, like a smart person. pronounce your name like it was Japanese. Mion? Is that what you mean? Do you have a kalimba? No, I did not buy a kalimba. I don't know. I didn't want to buy huge stuff because I can't fit it in my room. Can you request one? Sure. What is it? Kalimbas are cool. I agree. My hands are still very moist. Small room. I actually have a decently large room. My issue is that half of my room are clothes and closets and storage space. So I don't actually have a lot of effective room. Unintelligible or close whispering. I'm sorry, I don't think I can do it because I haven't learned how to do it yet. I assume it sounds something like this. Cute. You know what I mean? I haven't practiced it yet. I don't know how to do them very well, unfortunately. Moist. I think I have to study it a bit more before I take those type of requests. I apologize for not practicing. That was decent. You planning or have a VOD channel for ASMR? Nope, this is just gonna go on my standard VOD channel. You need more hisses? Like, I don't know how to do it. I don't want to try. I don't want to sound stupid while trying to do it. I'm gonna go for heartbeats now, though. Gonna swap to this side now. You know what I think would solve a lot of my problems? If I could somehow figure out how to move my ASMR setup to my bed, it'll be a lot more quiet. I don't think that's very plausible though. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna buy an actual stethoscope. But I think a lot of like the random noises you sound, like the fabrics and stuff, it's because it's right near my heart, you know? I think it does sound a bit more natural. Personally. I will say I get because the mic is so heavy, my arms get kind of tired holding it to my chest. I think I'll have to figure out a way to make it a bit easier for me. But no, my hands are still too moist. I'm too scared to hold all my stuff. So we're gonna go back. I think there's a lot more research I have to do because I just don't have time to practice a lot, you know. How I practiced before was I would record myself and then I'd listen and then I'd take notes, then I'd find examples and then I'd try it and then I'd do all of that stuff again. It's a very time consuming learning process, but I try to do my best. It's just I don't have time. I think I have a lot of more time next week though. I do a lot of stuff off stream. I would say that on stream I like relaxing a lot more. I'm a fan of relaxing and stuff. I'd probably do heartbeats again though. I enjoy heartbeats a lot. I'm a big fan. The ASMR is very relaxing to do, especially because I can hear myself. I kind of do the stuff I like as well. I wish I could do my sort of flavor of the month ASMR, but for the sake of my electronics, I will refrain from doing wood soup. That wouldn't be very intelligent of me. I think a lot of the time I have very mixed streams. I like chill streams a lot. I like chatting. Then I also play games, and then it's kind of chaotic when I play video games, I would say. So I think I'd have a good mix. I think I have a pretty decent mix. I do enjoy having a lot of fun. Something else I usually do during ASMR though that I don't think I could do while on stream is I tend to like watch things and can't quite do that while I'm focused. So instead of watching like videos, I'm watching chat. I like variety a lot. I don't think I'm someone that's, what is it? I don't think I'm someone that could stick to one category at all times. Yes, things. I also tend to work while listening to ASMR. I would say that ASMR, I enjoy laying down and sleeping. I like sleeping a lot with ASMR on. I don't mind the lurkers at all. I if there's this one person listening, I'm kind of like, wow, I'm kind of successful. I think I'm kind of doing good. One person likes my ASMR. One person could fall asleep to this. I'm really happy to know that. Don't really watch ASMR. Can't stand mouth noises or licking. Mysophobia. But you enjoy this? I like sucky wucky. I don't think I could listen to sucky wucky when I'm trying to sleep. But I would say that it's definitely a trigger if I learned anything. If you'd like to sleep, feel free. Don't worry about it. Hi, Kazu. A long day of work does help. I agree. I think although I like falling asleep to ASMR, doesn't mean I do it all the time. Sometimes I just like it in the background, because being in pure silence is a bit unnerving, but having a bit of background noise sometimes when you're trying to wind down is kind of good. Absolute silence is a bit scary sometimes, so I like a lot of background noise. I tend to turn on lo-fi as well. Actually more focused. I agree. That's how I am with music without words as well. I like doing work with music in the back. None with the words, of course. Just like jazz or like some lo-fi. And I do find that I focus a bit better. How do you feel about stuff like background noises? I like them. I like them a lot, because the thing about white noise and background noise is that you kind of like tune it out, I would say. Yes, silence is deafening, but if there's a lot of consistent like white noise and such, you sort of tune it out, and it still feels like you're in a full sound space, if that makes sense. If you know what I mean. That's why I like rainy days the most. My favorite weather is rain, because I love just laying down and closing my eyes to like the sound of the raindrops hitting my windows, for example. Hello, Cozy Goober. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Hello. Welcome in, Raiders. What were you doing? You're doing ASMR, I see. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Mion. This is ASMR stream number 2 with my 3D up. And today I was trying out a bunch of new props. Thank you so much for reading. I hope your ASMR session went well, and I hope you had an amazing time. It's nice to meet you guys, Raiders. My name is Mion. I'm orange, and I'm a cat, and I like doing comfy talks. I don't really do very noisy stuff. I try not to, but if you hear stuff in the background, it's not my fault. Chest hurting from flu? I hope you rest well. Make sure you drink a lot of water and get ample rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Of course, Jay. Thank you so much for dropping by. We're doing a bit of like a chatting thing before I'm probably gonna return to some more heartbeats. I also like lurking during. I tend to lurk at streams in general because the thing about streams is that, or having background noise, is that it feels a lot more full when you're doing stuff. It doesn't feel like you're the only thing doing something. You know what I mean? So I think I enjoy it like that. Hello, Richard. Yeah, we'll do heartbeats again soon. I like doing those a lot. That's why I also, not just ASMR, I tend to enjoy putting a lot of background noise. Just like gaming, just random Twitch streams in the background, and I'm just doing work or I'm doing something else kind of productive. And it's all the same to me, honestly. Okay, good night, Biggs. Stipple, 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 stipple. It kind of sounds a bit weird. Thank you guys for gifting Cozy Cooper a sub. You're so generous today, stop. But thank you very much. My comfort streamer, it used to be Jenna Marbles. She's not a streamer, but she's a YouTuber that I used to enjoy a lot. I miss her a lot. She stopped doing videos for a long time. That was my comfort for a very long time, though. No, you. No, you. I miss Jenna Marbles a lot. I miss her so much, but loved her stuff also, yeah. Obviously, it's for the better good, the greater good, I guess, that she took her break now that she's happier, but I miss Wednesdays sometimes. Or whenever she uploaded. Samoj. A lot of the YouTubers I used to watch as a kid, they're all gone now. For the most part. I used to watch a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. A lot of random RPG gaming YouTubers. Lots of makeup gurus, like the older ones as well. But a lot of them are gone now, unfortunately. So, Captain Sparkles. I watched some Captain Sparkles. What am I doing? Oh yeah. The main Minecraft YouTuber I tended to watch was actually called, I think they were named Mr. Waffles. I enjoyed Minecraft a lot, and I personally enjoyed Mr. Waffles because he was like older among all the Minecrafters, so he had like a very calm vibe in comparison, very positive, calm vibe. So that was my childhood. I liked watching a lot of Mr. Waffles. Smosh PewDiePie from 2010. Yeah, I watched a lot of Smosh as well. Wow. Nostalgia for real. But now, obviously, Minecraft YouTubing, there's a lot of new generation instead of the older generation, so it's a bit different now. I've grown out of it as well. Young's cast, yeah, I think they were very popular as well. Minecraft YouTubing was a very prominent genre for quite a long time, I would say. They had their phase, and a lot of them found success. Captain Sparkle still consistently makes videos. He's super cool and wholesome. Yeah. I tend to like I liked a lot of like the older gaming YouTubers because they tend to like they enjoyed the things that I enjoyed back then instead of like all like the fighting and the action and the PvP. They tended to enjoy like building or like fishing or like a lot of like the very repeatable stuff, I would say. That's why I liked a lot of like the building in Minecraft YouTubers. It's okay if you're late. As long as you're here. Thank you. I see, Parent. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We're just doing a very chill ASMR today. I've grown out a lot of the older content creators I watched when I was younger. I've grown out of their content and they've also decided to quit a lot of the time. But if some of your childhood content creators still exist and are still here today, that's very cool. Regular survival, I also miss that a lot, personally. Diggy hole 64. What's diggy hole? I don't quite remember that. They didn't stop. That's very nice. Okay. I think my hands have unmoistened enough, so I'm gonna do some water globes. Thank you for dropping by if you're here. Thank you. You've made my day better. Just for being here. So I hope if you're going to sleep that you sleep well. Dream of me, because I'm cute and you'd smile if you had me in your dreams. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, thanks for dropping by. And for some of the suggestions I couldn't do because I messed up at the beginning of stream and I didn't want to be late, so I'll figure out the nail situation next time. Let's do some heartbeats while there's some downtime. I'm about to fall asleep doing my own heartbeats. Oh my goodness. You say that, but my hands are getting tired. Alright. My back. I almost fell asleep doing those, so let me try to not do that too long. I was about to pass out. My eyes felt so heavy doing heartbeats. I think heartbeats are my top 2 triggers because I was about to literally fall asleep. It was crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the tuning forks. Let's do the middle one this time. I need to keep myself awake. You guys have to help me, okay? Or else this won't be lasting much longer. Okay? Hello, Kasumi. Thank you for raiding yet again. Any mods? Any SOers? Welcome in again, Kasumi's chat. Your you're also doing ASMR, I see. I hope your ASMR session went well. Welcome in, readers. My name is Mian. This is ASMR session with the 3DO V2, and today I have a couple of props. Chat being chaotic, you're allowed to be a bit chaotic. Well, thank you. I'll take very good care of your people. Feel free to rest if you need. Thank you so much. You guys just missed the heartbeats, but I have some tuning forks. Welcome in. And you stop reacting so much. I am unfortunately a bit clumsy when it comes to holding things in my hands. Okay, but if I'm holding your hands, I'll never let go. Wink wonk. Is it like a specific ting? Like if I swap to a different tuning fork, will it be better for you? Or is that one worse? Let me know. Oh, the vibrations. There's not much I can do about that besides not do these for a bit. Wink wonk, did you guys like my riz? I think I'm quite the rizzler myself. Wouldn't you agree? I also think the lower pitches have more vibrations. Let me try the biggest one. the return of the heater. It is back, but let's pretend it's white noise. You guys know the drill. I also enjoy tuning forks a lot because they vibrate in my hands. Maybe I need to work on my stamina because I get tired holding anything. The tuning fork is a bit heavy because it's all metal. Maybe my stamina is lacking. I also have decent headphones. Unfortunately, they're not closed, so I can't keep the vibrations in my brain. But I'm sure, depending on your headphones, tuning fork sounds amazing. I'm sorry. I think my lack of grass touching has resulted in a very unhealthy person. Feel free to go to sleep if you need. I also have open back headphones and they work quite well. I will say, based on what you guys have told me, especially when we were doing heartbeats, I think my left ear is not equal to my right, as in I think the audio levels are a bit off. But, well, there is an attempt. It was an attempt. I am, unironically, sort of in the mood for Christmas music. An attempt was me. Okay, as long as it sounds alright, I'm happy. I'm in the mood for Christmas music recently. I don't know about you guys. Obviously, my playlists are still very quiet and depressing and sad, but I don't really mind all the Mariah Carey. do quite like Christmas. I think people in general are a lot more happy during Christmas, so it's very nice. Depressing and sad Christmas music. I don't think I've listened to depressing Christmas music. Is it good? Because I generally like sad music and depressing music personally. I'm a big fan because when other people seemingly are sad, it makes me happier. I don't know if that's a good thing to admit. Was that okay? Do I sound like a psychopath? I hope not. Light and shadows. I don't know what you mean. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. When I listen to sad music and they're singing about losing love, or like I've made a mistake, or like this person has wronged me, and I'm just like, I see. Yeah, at least that didn't happen to me. As long as it didn't happen to me. Am I the only one that feels like that? Am I the only one? Sad music instruments? Sad music instruments? I tend to like a lot of brass, I think, maybe. Exactly. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that like psychopathic of me? Something called compassion. I have compassion, I'd say. I'm just saying. Sucks that it happened to you, but I won't let it happen to me. Yes, skill issues. Yes. Considering that toggle, chat, do you guys want to go for some walkies? Walkies? When they are heartbroken, it makes it a banger. That's why I like old Keshi more than new Keshi. New Keshi is too happy because he has a fiance. I remember old Keshi. Okay. Let's go for some walkies. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, where are we going? Would you like to go to the park? I assume there's not that many people at the park at this time. Going home? What do you mean? We're starting from home. We're gonna walk somewhere. Do you a solid? Maybe. Let's go walkies. Do you guys often take walks? Do you guys enjoy walks? I don't know about screaming. I don't want to scream when I'm doing ASMR. That sounds a bit much, don't you think? To the park, to your car. making my way downtown. You guys don't walk very much. Me too, I also don't walk. I don't like walking. But if it's walking someone, that's different, you know what I mean? McDonald's. A backflip? I can't do a backflip. Or else you'd get a flash, and I don't want that. I am an indoor cat, but I have to spend so much time outside. What do you mean not the other way around? I just have a collar for fun, okay? This collar's not meant to be leashed, okay? You guys have the collar though. I think most of you guys want like a spiked pink collar, I believe. I think that'd be nice. It's a spiky collar with some pink and it has gold metal detailing. For you, my collar is just there for style, okay? I'm so happy you guys bark. I love shameless people. Very good. Keep barking. Meow. If you meow, can you give me an example? Maybe I'll like it more. That's not a meow. That's not a bark. Come on, guys. I need you guys to do something. Just this little thing while we're walking out in public where all of chat can see you. I do not know how to purr. You'll bark for an hour. Okay, you know what? I like doing hours. Hour. I tried making it different, but it wasn't that cool. Hour. Hello. You guys are so shameless. I love it. So shameless. It's very good. Then eat the mic like Pudgy does? No. I do not provide sucky wuckies on this ASMR stream. I do not provide slorp glorplin in this ASMR stream. I provide walkies. Oh, I don't know if I could crunch. Okay, are you guys ready for some more heartbeats? 'Cause my hands are less tired again, so let's do some more. Wait, hold up. It keeps making weird sounds. Maybe I need a. Why is it making that sound when I'm putting it at my chest? Let me see. Rice. Thank you. We're moving on to the other ear. before I fall asleep. Let's move back. I did not take a nap today. That's why my eyelids are relatively heavier compared to before. If I could, I would just do a heartbeat only stream, and it would just be the mic on my chest for the rest of stream. That sounds kind of good, doesn't it? Hello, Saint. Thank you for subbing. Welcome. You're now a mignon. Heartbeat for 24 hours. I wonder if the wire can reach my bed. Then I can sleep, and you guys can you can sleep right next to my chest. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I like doing heartbeats a lot. I'm sleeping. What if like you stop hearing it? Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm joking. That's not happening anytime soon, at least. So I'm gonna go back to the water globes, and maybe we can sleep a bit. Or not sleep, chat a bit. There you go. I sleep like I'm dead. I sleep flat on my back, and I just lay there, and that's it. Okay. Cause it's you, Zen. Ooh, I'll give you a smooch. I think you're gonna see me up at 2 a.m. after stream, actually. But who knows? What is that bit thing at the top? Wait, what? There's a new bit thingy? Ear scratches? I can try. Let me see if I can do those well. I don't have nails. Like these? Is this what you wanted? I see, so pin biddies instead of hyper chats. I understand. That looks very fancy, but I guess they needed something else to do with their bits. I like ear scratches. I like that a lot. Who's a good boy? Like that? Who's a good girl? Oh, I think if I was a pet, I'd feel very satisfied from those, personally. Personally, I think those would be amazing. My ears do tend to get pretty itchy, so that's pretty nice. No, you guys aren't pets. You guys are minions. Okay, maybe I raised you guys too well. You guys bark at will. Maybe kneel at will. Maybe do a bit more walkies at will, you know? I'm so proud of you guys because you guys listen to me. Yes, yes. Keep listening. Yes, yes, yes. You should listen to me, sir. First order of business, put your wallet away. Second order of business, get down on all fours. Third order of business, put on your leash. I thought the muting stream icon didn't actually mean anything though. Interesting. It doesn't? How do you even turn that on? Have you guys ever used the muted icon before? Okay, I just have to say Glizzy Gobbler is a classic. It's a very good name. Put away your wallet. Put away your wallet. I am not bald. The only thing that's balding, are these. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say this because then it might not be biologically accurate. Do nuts get hairy? Wait, don't answer me. Don't let me know. Don't answer. I said don't answer me. Okay, I guess the only thing balding are these nuts because no hair is on these nuts. I need to stop myself. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. Zia. Look, I asked and then I did not want an answer. You guys answered without my consent. Guys gave me knowledge without my consent. I don't like that very much. I think you guys just really wanted to answer my question whether or not I wanted to hear the answer or not. It was an important question. Thank you for letting me know about human biology. Yep, keep going on all fours. I'll forgive you if we walk around a little bit more. Maybe to a more crowded place. I can't go bald. The only thing that I already told you. The only bald thing are these nuts. Okay, I get it. When I try to do tappies, my fingers kind of stick to the ear, so it sounds a bit stickier. I'm not sure if I like that it sounds sticky or not. Not sure at all. If I get a new outfit, maybe I should make the ball toggle a redeem or a goal. But that's not happening anytime soon. They're not soggy. Okay? They're not soggy. I don't think I want a bald redeem ever. I think you guys would make fun of me to the end of time, so I'm not a fan. So, yeah, that's not happening. But, I don't. The one thing I'm willing to take off are clothes. My hair, no, I'm not taking off hair, okay? How do I wear headphones? You just stick them on there. Surely it works. Short haired. I actually like. Obviously, I haven't commissioned anything yet, but if I were to get a new outfit, I think I would definitely want some short hair. I'd like a bob. I think that'd be pretty hot. I also like ponytails because I think ponytails are very hot, personally. And besides ponytails, maybe some. Maybe bangless? I don't know. I haven't really thought about what I want to be, what I want to happen when I have a new outfit, because I'm not commissioning it anytime soon. My mother is a very busy fashion designer. She is she's booked until next year, or like even a couple months into next year. So it's not gonna happen anytime soon. I do like ponytails though. I think they're very hot and sexy. I also like the idea of braids. I think there's just a lot of hairstyles that I could do. What if I pull up with like a tomboy cut? Would you still love me? I bet you would. Why am I asking that question, right? I think it's fun to think up of new ideas at all times, but nothing's ever slated because it's not happening, right? So it's always fun. What if I get the outfit and I turn into a dog? Just so you know. You are not forgiven for saying the F word. No more walkies for you if you dare say the F word. I'm a cat. I go meow. Meow. I don't go bark. I might go owa owa. But I go meow, okay? Yeah. You better ask for forgiveness if you dare call me the F word. I think instead of walking on all fours, you should walk on only your front legs. Hello. As an orange cat, I will announce that you guys don't get walkies anymore. You guys are now not allowed outside my basement. Come on, guys, at least act like you're losing a right. Because that's what it is, you're losing your rights. At least, like, be a little bit concerned. Such odd behavior. in just a little bit. I'll do some more heartbeats. Let me make sure my heart is ready to beat out of my chest. It's not doing it very well. Okay, guys. I will see you in 10 minutes. Who made that poll? You're getting a stern talking to later today, Mr. Gucci. Oh god, my heartbeat's gone. Wait, you guys, my heartbeat's gone. Hold up, I had to find it again. What the hell? You guys shocked me too much. I can't heartbeat anymore. My heartbeats are gone. I'm dead. This is what you guys have done, okay? This is not my fault. You. Okay. Wait, my heartbeat is like really weak suddenly. I don't think I can do it right now. Let me keep trying. Let me keep trying. There we go. This is not gonna work. I think I have to take off my clothes. But I don't want to do that. I think we have to give up for today. I don't think they're coming off. I think it's doomed. They're just like not. My heartbeats got scared away. This is your fault, not mine, okay? Let's do some more blub blubs. Hi, you're here and you have come into some blub blubs. globes remind me of? Reminds me of when, like, I used to be a child and I didn't know how to take a shower yet, because, like, I guess, like, your parents would bathe you or something, right? Reminds me of when I was, like, playing in the bath and I just had, like, a ton of, like, those little cups and, like, a lot of stuff that you can put water in and, like, pour out and play around with. That's what it reminded me of, personally. Because I always had fun just, like, pouring stuff into, like, a bucket and then, like, pouring it out and then pouring it in and then pouring it out. I don't know if anyone has similar memories to me, but I really enjoyed that sound, personally. You guys are... Maybe I should stop. I shouldn't put you guys together with Para, right? Maybe Para is his own breed of human being. Maybe you are your own breed of human, and I should respect that, and yeah. Yes, you are not like Para. They are their own person. Understandably. It is what it is. You used to have bats as a child? You're ruining my vibes. I don't want my vibes to be ruined. would like to try the smallest one of the tuning forks. I don't believe the vibration will be as strong, but maybe you'll like the later one. Let's try it out. I'm gonna try doing more than one of the tuning forks at the same time. Let me see if I can get that sound or not. And if not, well, you hear a bunch of dinks. Hello. I think I can position this better. Have a good night if you're going to sleep. They vibrated against each other. I also like the lower one a lot. I also like the middle one a lot. I think it has a very neutral tone. Seriously, so cool. I'm a big fan. My hands are moist, not because of the moisturizer, but because I am sweating. I don't know if you could tell by the way I'm moving my fingers, but they're kind of moist. I'm very scared of holding everything. Well, nope, those are the only two prompts. I did have nails, but I'm gonna need like at least an hour to properly put them on, so we will do the tappies next time. But I think they would have sounded really good if I managed to put them on. But I was too dumb to do it, right? They're very pretty though, and I wish I could have done a lot of tappies with them. It would have been very fun. But now I don't have any nails to do that with. So, it is what it is, right? Can you guys believe we're like well on our way to December. Like, it doesn't even feel like November anymore. It feels like December to me. I'm ready for Mariah Carey. Was Black Friday next week, right? I think I've asked you guys this before, but do you guys have anything you're planning on getting for Black Friday? Or Cyber Monday? Time is really hard to keep track of, I agree. Oh, the glass. I don't own any wine glasses, I don't think. I don't think it works unless it's like a wine glass. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure every single cup in my home are beer glasses. Because my family enjoys drinking beer a lot. I don't think the same sound is produced if I'm using beer glass. I see, I see. I agree. Meta Quest 3, isn't that the VR thing, right? Am I correct? I've never really gotten into VR at all because I think Sword Art Online ruined it for me. Like, if my neurons aren't connected to the database, I don't know if I'd be satisfied with virtual reality. But what would you say is part of the fun of VR at the moment? I really don't know. I think people tend to have a lot of fun with it. I don't know about blowing on beer bottles, but I can blow into your ears. If you die in game, you die, not like that. I feel like if it's not as advanced as Sword Art Online, I'm not sure if I enjoy the VR experience very much. That's why I'm saying like Sword Art Online kind of ruined it for me. I can't open my chapstick or my Vaseline, so my lips are very dry. VR long enough, maybe it can trick your brain into thinking you're in another world. That sounds dangerous. Blowing doobie your weakness? Yo, that's a kind of a crazy statement, don't you think? VR motion sickness. I feel like maybe it's an age thing, but as I get older, I feel like there's less and less 3D games I'm able to tolerate motion wise. A lot of these newer games, they have like, I have to turn everything down to not feel ill. But still, I tend to feel very ill in a lot of 3D games. Especially if there's like a lot of vertical movements or like very fast movement. That's why when I started with Apex Legends, I got very, very sick because I just could not handle it. It was a bit much for me. I've never played Warframe. But you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Pigs, for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. My name is Mion, and I'm orange and a cat. I'm doing some chatty ASMR, I would say. Welcome in. Chat summer. Orange and a cat. What about an orange cat? Aren't they the same? Don't you know I grew out of the plants on your badges? Hello, nice to meet you. Hello, hello. My voice gives tingles. Maybe I should just talk a bit more instead of doing the props. Let me see. Okay, maybe I can't go lower. I don't think I can go much lower than this. My voice? Ah, stop it. I'm about to go EP mode. That wouldn't be very pleasant, would it? Yeah, I don't know if it's an age thing, but I do feel like more the more old I get, I would say, more likely to get motion sick and whatnots. Maybe I should do some more whispers. Whisper, whisper. Thank you, Gucci. Have a good meal, Pix. Thanks again for the raid. Thank you. I hope you have an amazing dinner. Roar. Did you want some roars? Take care. Welcome in. I'm gonna try to do more whispers. I think the way words and stops come out of my mouth when I do whispers, it's kind of cool. So I do enjoy whispers a lot, though it's a bit hard to maintain in comparison to my normal voice. I think someone before told me that it makes it's as if you're permanently screaming, but in whispers. So that's very true now that I'm whispering for a while. You know what I mean? Maybe I should read off the script of the Bee movie while doing whispers. That sounds kind of fun. I am not going to read off the script of the Bee movie. I was joking. Shrek Bee movie ASMR. I wish I still bought a lot of newspapers and stuff like that. Then I could read it, and it'd be really random stuff I could read about, and it would have been very cool. I will say that it's as if I am silently screaming right now into the void, but I think it does produce a pretty cool sound anyways. but that's just me. I think it's I think there'd definitely be a lot more quality control if I decide to record some shorter videos. I would say maybe like 30-minute videos of shorter, more controlled, probably highly edited YouTube videos. But unfortunately, I don't have time very often to do that. I think it'd be cool though. Oh, I wanted to give some updates before I forget. But are you sure you don't hear them screaming? That's crazy. Thank goodness though. Okay. Let's see. Updates. I've given up on having scuffed emotes for now. And I instead have gone with normal emotes. Normal cute emotes, no scuffed. I was almost thinking of making them myself, but I don't have time for that, unfortunately, so I've decided to not do that. You want a plat redeem? I don't know if no plat redeems. That'd be a bit much, don't you think? I don't think I'm ready to spoil you guys so much. No blap blaps for free, okay? You get no blap blaps for free. That's a bit much, okay? But I did give you guys Plap Plap V2 earlier this stream, so if anything, that is clipped. You generally don't know? I recommend you go to the clip section of my channel and check it out. I think that clip is very popular, so you'll see it right away. It also has the most auspicious title among them, I would say. It's a bit different, right? Yeah, I don't know why, but the views keep going up. I thought we were over that phase. Yo, I did not raise losers this NNN. You are failing me. It's not very cool of you. Did I raise losers this NNN? No. So you better not lose, okay? No losers. You know, I've asked one of my friends, they're a very avid ASMR watcher, and I wanted them to tell me what is the type of YouTube ASMR you tend to listen to. Bro linked me French Nyanya Kitty Cat ASMR. They don't know I'm a VTuber. I just asked about their ASMR preferences, and I got linked French Nyanya Kitty Cat ASMR. How should I feel about that? Should I try? It is pretty based. It is. Miano culture. and I'm looking at it and I'm like, they don't know I'm looking for ideas to do for my own videos. Now I'm just like, should I do French meows? How do I do meows in a French accent? I have no idea. Kitty Nyanya ASMR, but in French. It was French meows. Slime and oils. I did consider buying some slime to like stick inside of your ears, and maybe it sounds cool, but I'm pretty sure those dry out relatively quickly. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to invest in something that doesn't have a lot of uses to it. I think I'd have to research slime some more. Gonna go back to the water globes. I don't know if you'd like yeehaw meows. Yeehaw type of meows. How do I do meows in a southern accent? I don't know. Yee meow. Yee nya. Yee nya. I don't know how I feel about yee nyas instead of yeehaws. Do you want to try letting me smash the glass balls against each other? Do you think this sound will give you tingles? I'm a bit scared to do that one because my hands are very moist. So I think I'm gonna not be able to do that very much because I think my hands might just drop them. Shattering glass. Okay, guys. I think we've gone on walk cues for long enough. Here we go. Here's a good boy. Thank you for going on a walk with me. I really appreciate it. Now what should we do? We've walked from home to the park to the city. Maybe we did a bit of public exercise with that whole kneel shebang. So now we go somewhere else, right? Now home. Do you guys like the sound? Okay, maybe do you guys like the sound of bed sheets as much as I do? It's okay if you missed the stream. I'm doing this for fun. I personally really enjoy the sound of bed sheets, like the way the fabric goes against everything. Let me try something new with you guys now that we're nearing towards the end, okay? I have a blanket and I'm gonna try covering you with the blanket. Actually, it might not be the best idea because I don't have a stand on right now, but let's try it out. The blanket I'm using is a blanket I've had since I was 12. It's very old. Just to be safe, I'm gonna put it under the blanket. I don't think I'm doing this right. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe my blanket's too old. It's not the most pleasant. I also tend to really enjoy sounds of fabrics, I would say. I think if I brought you guys to bed with me, it wouldn't be that bad if I decided to do an in-bed ASMR stream. Because then, as long as your ears aren't being randomly blown out, that would be good. I can just tuck you guys in with me, you know? Because it's inevitable if I'm doing like that type of stream and I don't know, by chance I roll over. That'd be a bit weird, right? Yep, I'll literally hug the 3DO to bed. I will hug it to bed. I'm very I'm able to sleep in a lot of places relatively easily. I think I'm pretty good at sleeping in random places. I would say I'm decent at them. Yeah, if you guys are interested in a sleeping stream, I think I'd be pretty good at that. Death by cat girl smothering. I agree. I think that's a good way to go out. I think that's a wonderful way to go out. If she made noises, it would be better. You want to hear me snore? Even though I don't snore, but you'd want to hear that? Instead of me sleeping like a dead person? That's odd. Breathing sounds. It's kind of... People have actually told me that I do talk in my sleep sometimes. And I have zero recollection of those times. Breathing sounds are very relaxing, honestly. I'm always very scared of breathing into the mic because what if you guys don't like the way I breathe? And then I just like, why am I here, right? Because like I can breathe kind of hard into the mic like this. Or like... or like sniffers like those. But you know, I think that requires a bit of effort comparatively. You guys smell like grass. Yeah, I'd like to do, if I could, I think I'd do a 24-hour heartbeat ASMR thing. I think that'd be pretty good. Just heartbeats, maybe some sounds of me sleeping, but mostly heartbeats. I think that'd be pretty cool. I am, of course. We touched grass together. We had walkies, don't you remember? We went all the way to the park together. Oh god. Okay, okay. I can do this. Let me drink some water and then I'll do the attempt, okay? That wasn't that good. I could have done better. But I didn't. Ow, ow. For real? I think it's because it's a routine. I have a bit of a harder time doing it, I would say. Okay, let me hydrate again. Cause the thing about RRs is when I'm like conscious of it, I tend to like go like Anna Anna, and I think I rush it, right, instead of like like doing it slower, like an ara, you know what I mean? I wish I could practice it to the point where I can just like do it just like that, but I'm not that good. I think awa awas are very cute though. I think that's my favorite line. They're like ara aras, but like uwu. Do you guys know people who talk very uwu? Like, kind of like, ooh, my toe got stubbed. I can't believe you know what I mean? They just uwu-fy every single word. I feel like ara aras is like the uwu, or like awa awa is the uwu-fied version of ara aras, and I think it's adorable. Not really. I knew someone that talked in, I think they talked in acronyms, but like each letter. So like they would be like, you're so funny, LOL, LMAO, I'm just like so LOL. Like they talked like that. I think it was an experience, I would say. I wouldn't recommend you talk to other human beings like that. But lesson is that I think if you have an uwu-fied thing, uwu-fied tone, I don't know if that's the right word, but if you do, I think you can get away with a lot. People are very understanding where I am, so they're just like, guess they just talk like that, so be it. And I'm just like, well, that's pretty epic. It's pretty epic. In a professional setting, I wouldn't recommend it though, of course. Unfortunately, I think my neighborhood is it's relatively quiet, but my neighbors are party animals, I guess. I think it's more often times that you'll hear the neighborhood kids running around. They've been outside at 11 p.m. playing tag before. I'm kind of impressed that kids these days, at least some of them, still touch grass. It's pretty nice. Well, not for the sake of ASMR, but like it's nice in a different way, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, my neighbors have definitely made a lot of different noises. At least when they're partying, they're doing karaoke most of the time, so I do hear like pretty hype singing. So you know. Kids these days will never know what TV static was. Kids these days will not know a childhood without an iPad. Like plap noises. No, I don't think I've ever heard my neighbors do plap plap. They've done construction though, like with a chainsaw or whatever, like a drill. That's just me though. You know? It smells pretty nice. I think I've smothered the ears with enough moisturizer to the point where it will not smell bad. Wow, that's so unlucky, Arget. Did you confront them about it? Did you ever confront them about it? I understand. A raccoon in your walls? Is the raccoon okay? I also really enjoyed the deep one. I guess foxes are better at catching mice than cats are. Wouldn't you agree? I'll catch you. Yeah, what do you want me to try with the tuning fork? How good they were until we didn't have a mice problem. That's pretty nice. Not half bad. What do you want me to try with the tuning fork? Let me know. Okay, let me try that. I don't know about being your mother, but I can give you tingles. Thank you so much, Upper, for the sub. Welcome, you're now a little mignon. A little mignon. My necklace hit the tuning fork. My necklace is sort of silver. Oh, I made a good noise until I didn't. I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry. I got too excited. Let me put that down for now. I got too excited. Dink. Cleanse your mind with water. The emotions I'm making to make this water work is a bit interesting. I feel like I'm making a cocktail. airport. I hope you have no babies in your compartment. I don't know. I don't drink cocktails very often. I tend to drink beer. So I'm not the best person to ask about for specifics. Yeah, don't drink alcohol if you're underage. Promise you're not missing much. Hello. My go-to beer? Because I drink almost exclusively it's Heineken. But I enjoy a lot of things. I'm not picky. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do the final bells of a ringin'. Because I may or may not be about to end. We're getting to that time. I really enjoyed using my props today. I think it was very fun. It is the sound of the end of times. Thank you for joining me. Let me do a bit of my ending ment before I send you guys to another ASMR streamer. Heartbeats before I go. Last time I tried, my heartbeats weren't beating, but let me try, okay? Okay, let me do the RR first. Anna. Owa. Let's try some heartbeats before we leave. Let's see if they work or not. Okay. Do you guys hear it? Or is it not coming? Let me try the other side. Let me see if it's better. I think this side is a bit better. Would you guys like the heartbeats in both ears? I can try doing that. Let me do that real quick. I want to try it on both ears. Is that good? Okay, guys. I think that was a very fruitful session for today. Let me do my little ending mint before we close out for today, I guess. If you haven't already, I'd recommend you join my Discord or follow me on Twitter/X for instant updates on when I go live and what my plans are for the upcoming week and whatnot. Tomorrow I will be playing some more Elden Ring, and it will be probably good. I don't know. We're gonna fight a boss and I'm kind of scared because the arena is kind of big. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. Do I see a cat girl? Oh my god, ass, the ASMR category. There's so much ass. God. Okay, let's go for this person. Because they said they're a cat girl, so let's try that. Thank you guys for joining yet again. If you guys are going to sleep, good night. If you're going to stay up like me, have a good rest of your day. I'll be in Discord for a bit if you'd like to chat. Otherwise, okay, I'm gonna send you guys off. Thank you guys so much for joining me as always. Love you. Bye bye.